Lovely, jubbly, just tricked you there. Sudden. That's got to be reviewed, especially on the Focus Car Pro. And this is quite a lot heavier. Especially when I went to oh, Jesus. Good afternoon, people. Welcome back to another double beer review. PJT, rate my beer, and my staff here.
Okay, so
right, we've got as near as obviously this is the correct glass for the Erdinger. A lot of you know I'm not an Erdinger fan, but this one has delivered before. We ordered these from Redneck's Barn. I'll put a link in the video. I can't remember the ABV of this because I'm a Wally. 5.6%, coming in a 500ml bottle, and this is a new one, I think. Obviously, I know the brand. We've had the Weissbräu beer before, but I don't know if this borders along. Obviously, it's a dead giveaway with the
yeah.
Obviously, it's the this one comes in at, okay, I don't know what this one comes in at. It comes in at an amazing 5.5% ABV.
Okay.
We got there in the end. I say it's a Hacklberg. We've had the Hacklberg Jacob Weissbräu beer, which is good. I think we've still got one of them to review for that one. It's been here for a little while. I say both purchasing. If you looked at the unboxing and box of 24 from Redneck's Barn, our friend Marcus, should we say? And I do regard Marcus as a friend. And as I say, we've had this one before. I don't think we've had that one.
I don't remember having that before. No. Very jolly Christmas scene there, isn't it?
Yeah. Obviously, they're both imported from our friends in Germany, where you kind of get most of the time better beers than you would in the UK. So, all right, 99% of the time, but there is the odd time. There's a few, and remember, even get attention to detail on the bottle.
Yeah.
Even the dodgy old Erdinger. If that shows up correctly, yeah. I say, when it comes to the Erdinger standard, that's not a bit of me, but the Weissbräu isn't too bad. The Oktoberfest, I don't know what was going on there with people rating that. I thought this year's one was absolutely atrocious, didn't we? We actually struggled, because actually when we finished the video, I said to her, yeah, you can have that. She's like, oh, I want that one. I thought, great, there's no hope. Right, let's crack them open and see where we are. Keep the lid just in case. Oh,
okay.
Let's say it's obviously a Weissbräu beer glass, but it is kind of a Weissbräu beer, I would think. A Christmas take on that the Hacklberg, I can only hope. Alright, okay.
That's filtered.
What is? Yeah, I know.
No point doing that.
Oh, I'm living in hope.
You're not going to get any sediment out of that, mate.
Shush. Yeah, still like to get the full flavour out of the bottle. It's well and truly filtered, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it looks decent enough. To this, yeah. Oh, look, that's a good little picture.
So close.
Oh, don't worry, that's a good picture, that is. I like that. I do like that one. Let's get a shot. Whoa. You know, I do like the Erdinger glasses. As I say, just some of the beer, unfortunately, I know people like it. It's each to their own, isn't it? We've never liked Erdinger though, have we?
It's not one of the best ones, no.
So, right, we got a shot. It don't look great, but it'll do.
Okay, so as we were saying as we were pouring it, it's obvious. One is unfiltered, one is definitely filtered. So you were getting a really sort of amber haziness to the Erdinger, whereas you're getting this nice golden, clear, effervescent to
Hacklberg.
Hacklberg, if that's how you pronounce
I
it.
don't know how you pronounce that. I'll just say that's Wiener Christmasa.
So,
God knows. But right, so what should we do? So we give this one a go over first.
let's give this one a go. Give this one time to calm down a little bit.
Warm up as well.
Yeah.
Because it's better as well. I say this is a new one to us. I know a lot of you have tried it in a beer group, so I've seen it before.
I'm picking up on citrus, apricot, maybe something a little bit like clove. I'm not sure.
It does have a bit of fruit going through it, doesn't it? There's just a little bit of whinging now, isn't it? Dog insisted on coming
pulling us out. No, he wants to go in. Too late, you have to wait.
Yeah, I think there was a spiciness there.
Right.
Oh, I better go and let him in. Go on,
Oh,
give
for
it a try.
goodness
It's crying, it's cold.
It isn't cold. He's got a massive fur coat on.
It's a special one. Oh, I've got to put the other one now.
Pampered pooch. Would you believe? So let's go on and try this beer and see what it tastes like.
Catching whining like a baby. Let's check through the second door. Right, so, what are your thoughts? Lovely jubbly or is it not a bit
Yeah,
nice?
that is pleasant. Try that.
It just doesn't look Christmassy.
No, it doesn't.
I'm just being
But it
honest.
doesn't have any haze to it or sediment or anything.
That's not too bad at all.
It's nice, isn't it? You've got a nice maltiness there. There is a hint of citrus. You're following through on quite a bitter, almost pilsner note on the end.
It goes right. Hold on, let me try again. Because it's like it goes from one extreme to another. It's like you're getting sweet malts,
Yeah.
and then it just hoofs over the other side. And it is, yeah. It's got that, and it's just right. The citrus, the zestiness
Reminds me of an Oktoberfest beer rather than a Christmas beer.
is going through it, isn't it? Yeah.
Would you say that's a fair
Well, yeah,
assessment?
but you're saying that for your sweetness, but then your bang at the end is more like a pilsner than a Helles. So it's kind of got a bit of everything, if that makes sense. We aren't making sense in this
It
review, are we?
reminds me of Loughborough.
Which is a pilsner.
That's what it reminds me
An
of.
Oktoberfest is more like a Helles.
It has got that sweetness, but it does follow through and it does have a bit of note at the end.
Yeah, it does. That's what I said to you. It's like a sweet and sour.
It's very pleasant.
I'll tell you what. What did I say? It was 5.5, 5.6. The 5.5 is totally hidden.
Yeah, totally hidden in that.
On it. And I'll tell you what. That's a pretty decent. That's a pretty decent beer. That really is.
Just want to get the end of that in there because it's sediment. There we go. Look at
And
that.
a flake for Michelle, everyone. You can see
Now,
the
that
pouring kings.
actually looks like Christmas beer.
Yeah. So I did that on the front.
It did on the label, just not in the glass. But that's not to take anything away from this beer, actually. It is very, very nice on the palate.
Yeah, that's decent.
It's clean and...
It's very clean. It's very smooth.
Yeah.
I'd go on that more of a summer than a Christmas beer.
So would
but
I.
that's just us personally. I don't know what anyone else has said about it. When I've got one in, I'll see pictures and I try not to read too much because people cloud my judgment.
Okay.
Right, I'll let
You're
you go
laughing
first on this
about
one.
this.
This was decent before.
Actually, that smells lovely.
This,
I'm getting dried fruits in there, apricot, raisin, lovely bit of orange peel.
yeah, this was decent before. We were taking
A
in.
slight spiciness, maybe a pepper.
I'm sure young Jamie got us the glass. Probably would have been a couple of years ago. Well, he's not so young now, is he? He's even drinking IPAs as well. Our friend, our friend Mr. Rosendale, he's getting on a bit now. But he's a Spurs fan. Yeah, I could go along with what you said. There's various fruit going for it. I'm not getting. You're trying to get me to cop my nose, and it didn't work. Unlucky. Look, I'll show you that. A simple solution here. Look, we're not. No one's bold in these things. Look, there you are. Easy. We haven't got one of the old scrapers, so it's me. Easy. Job done. My hands are clean. Don't worry.
Right, let's get in.
We are what we are here. There's no, there's no snobbery. We are the real deal. No editing the videos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Decent.
Go on, taste it.
Oh, there is a little bit of banana as you smell through. Your apricot, definitely.
Yeah.
Or your peach.
I want to start at the beginning.
Yeah.
The
go on, this is
carbonation on
nice.
this is quite mild. It's very smooth, quite creamy texture to it. Yeah, you are getting those fruits coming through there. They are very pleasant.
That is Erdinger's finest, without a doubt.
There's a pepperiness to it, which I
there's
was
a
picking
spice.
up on in the smell of it. And I would go a little bit on some clove or something like that.
Yeah, it's got all the... Why can't they release this as their standard Weissbräu?
Yeah.
They release that watered down, load of rubbish. That's lovely.
The flavours that are in there, there was quite a lot going on. Although the actual body of this is still quite thin.
Quite thin, yeah, but the fruit that's carrying through, yeah, and it is smooth. It's got that element of creaminess, but not too much. That's decent. You know, you think of that rubbish in the Tesco's, and in my opinion, obviously, don't get upset if you're an Erdinger fan.
Yeah,
and
apricot.
Yeah, that's what I say, apricot, peachy. And you think of that Oktoberfest, and then why not pump that out? Why can't I get it right?
That really is very nice. Yes, it is still quite thin body, but with all those flavours going through, I think that makes it a very easy drinking. Quite light, but isn't so heavy. You look at it,
that
it's
is a
hazy.
cracker.
I thought it might be.
That's just how I remember it. And I'm sure, as I say, it's probably 2 years ago we were doing this with Jamie.
And the percentage, alcohol percentage, so well hidden in that. That is lovely.
Yeah, I know.
we're both lining it up.
This is where the problems occur in this house. You don't know what happens. One day we have to run the camera in. Well, I don't want that.
Behind the review.
Yeah. The story behind the review.
Yeah.
And the best one I'll do, I'll say, it's all right then, you just have both of them. Take the one I want and take your own, because you drink the other one. And then someone feels guilty and I get my own way 9 out of 10 times. But not every time. Right. Okay.
I'm going to go in with some scores on these. I do.
Don't matter what we're having. This is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is
the
why I
way
want to do a little bit more.
The fruit is quite abundant at the beginning, but you are balanced off nicely with that peppery kind of spiciness at the end.
The mouthfeel is absolutely stunning. This is what Weissbräu are all about.
That is very nice, yeah. Okay.
And it does, she's right, the bitterness, as you're drinking it more, obviously you can see here, I always say to people, it's so hard to cast everything properly when you've only drank this much and this much of it. But judging on what we have, then again, if we change our mind anything too much, I always write
Put it in
a write-up afterwards. But I would have to go, this was pretty decent, but you know,
it wasn't what I expected, and it doesn't remind me of Christmas.
Yeah, I have to go 7s on that.
All right, I was going the opposite way round to you, but
and I go 7s on that because it's still well drinkable. As I said at the beginning of the review, I put it more.
I was totally in agreement. It's a rate my beer 7 for this one. It's a nice drink, but it's not really doing what it says.
That's what your next one gets. Because that has delivered.
I still find it a little bit thin-bodied, but it's still getting a very respectable rate my beer of 8 out of 10.
I've gone for a 9, and the reason I've gone for a 9 is because it's offering me something different.
It does have lovely flavours in there, so it's a very strong 8.
It really is. Really is a good big hitter, yeah. As I say, I think that's more of a summer beer than a winter beer. I don't know, maybe someone's going to come along and say you're talking crap. That's fair enough if you think that. But I'm right in a way.
Let us know if you've tried that one. Let us know your opinion.
Yeah, no, it's always good. Honestly, we love it when we talk to people. Obviously, I have most of my conversations with beer on Facebook, but I always love it when it gets more involved on YouTube.
Yeah, drop a comment in.
Different people see it that don't have Facebook accounts. And obviously, where I share a lot of stuff in Facebook, a lot of the interaction does come on Facebook. But yeah, that's delivered. Here you go. For giving Erdinger a 9 out of 10.
I know, it's amazing. People are going to be shocked.
People with a certain beer group pick up on this one. Hopefully they won't sit all the way through it. But I just know one. I know one person.
That definitely will.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, right. Thanks for watching.
Yeah,
have a good weekend. Bonjour.
Bye.